Saludos terrícolas y bienvenidos a otra parte de Goodbye Deponia. Seguimos donde nos quedamos. Voy a ver... ¡Boo!
Yeah, which is actually a good thing.
Bueno, tengo una teoría y es que a lo mejor puedo hacer algo con este.
Screw there for calibrating his pee reservoir. He's in for a surprise when he wakes up.
Perdón.
If I fart on any toothbrush, it'd better be his.
¡Boo!
Yeah, which is that? Doesn't look like the resistance.
Vale. Tenía una teoría de que a lo mejor con el destornillador podría quitarle el casco y podría entrar aquí, pero no hay forma. Así que cambio de personaje. Vamos a ver. A ver, aquí tenemos 3 caminos. No, 4. A falta de 3. A ver qué hay aquí. Ahí va.
I'm merely saying that I find it inappropriate for you to be selling rope directly next to my practice.
I don't know what you're talking about. I stock nothing but high-quality products.
Joder.
And with all due respect, your clientele seems to feel the same way. Since the Organon destroyed the facade between our businesses, my sales have tripled. I've never had a customer come back with a complaint.
No, forget it.
I just did.
¡Qué hijo de la gran puta! ¡Hala!
Moe's Therapeutic Ropes, the cheaper alternative.
Joder. Redactor jefe. ¿Al centro del pueblo? ¿Perdona?
Classy. I bet they'd look good on gold.
Pero tío. ¿Folleto?
Moe's Therapeutic Ropes, the cheaper alternative. Will you look at that? Apparently, the knot will be worn more to the left in the upcoming season.
Ah,
Joder.
I see you are interested in our flyer.
Very much so.
Excellent. You'll find all the important information on our products in there. There's even a small preview of the upcoming winter fashions on the back. If you are subject to winter depression, you should act now. Many models are out of stock during the holidays. What are you doing?
I'm making a paper airplane. What else?
A beautiful flyer!
Well, we'll see if it's a beautiful flyer in the test flight.
¿Para qué la has convertido en un avión?
Moe's Therapeutic Ropes, the cheaper. Will you look at that? Apparently, the knot.
Vale. Y tenemos el cartel este de
Male
se busca ayudante hombre.
Yeah, well,
La receta médica, el bebéfono. ¡Ah! Póster.
eleganza, the rope for the fashion-conscious woman.
La madre que lo parió. Muestras.
Velvety. It flatters the neck. 2 ropes for the price of
¿Para qué?
1.
Si con una era suficiente. Me cago en Dios.
Welcome to Morbid Moe's Rope Barn.
Vende siniestro Moe.
Yoo-hoo!
Good day to you, sir. Would you like to buy a rope? We have exactly the right rope for every neck.
What are the financing options?
A man with gallows humor. I like that. But we only accept cash, unless, of course, you're participating in our rebate campaign. With 30 points, get a toaster with a fixture for the bathtub.
Nah, I don't really know. I think I'll take a look around first.
Of course, take your time, and don't hesitate to ask if you need any help trying something on.
A friendly, dynamic guy with an open smile inspires a lot of confidence.
So-
Where would we be without my excellent grasp of human nature?
Estaremos muertos. Sonrisa. Si es más falsa que un billete de 3 euros. Por favor. Oye, ¿cómo mierda llegó a todo lo demás?
He looks grumpy. I better not bother him. He looks grumpy. I better not.
Vale, no puedo hablar con este tío. ¿Y si le tiro el avión a él?
He looks grumpy. I better not.
Mierda. What?
A whole cabinet full of prescription psychotropic drugs. Well, if I can't get Bozo back to his old self with that, then I don't know what else to do.
Vale. ¿Puedo llevármelo?
Hands
No.
off. The antidepressants are for patients who are not beyond hope.
Vaya, y si te digo que yo soy paciente. Barry, tío. ¿Buzón de correo? ¿Y cómo se baja hasta aquí? Ah, vale.
Barry, there's somebody at the
Ah.
door.
I heard it.
Chase him off. I need quiet for the cover story. You know, about that idiot who almost got us all killed.
Yeah, I know.
Rufus, come in. But please be very quiet, okay?
He looks I better not. He looks I better.
Vale, no puedo hablar con él para nada.
Yerk, as in, it would be most
¡Eh!
yerksome if I can't find a use for this.
Lo de la
There's
tecla
only one
del
single
formulario.
letter in the typecase. A capital yerk. Isn't this needed?
No. Whatever for? There are hardly any words that contain it, and we already reported on the satyr knuckles in our winter special, Mythological Physical Extremities.
Oh yeah, I think Tony had that issue. Whatever for?
The cover story was about centaurs.
Oh yeah, of course, I remember.
Vale.
The
Hoja.
future is not yet written, at least not on this piece of paper.
Vale. Tinta para impresora.
Things look black for the Orcanon.
Vale. Bueno. Y este es el Rufus rojo. ¿Puedo echar tinta en esto? Hoja manchada. No se puede coger otra hoja, así que se tendría que hacer esto, ¿no?
No time for black box testing. If my name were Urkel, I could stamp my initials all over the place now. Too bad.
Bueno.
If
Barry,
Barry
tío.
behaves himself, he'll get to type out my biography someday.
Si se porta bien, dice.
Hey Barry, why so sad?
Oh, Rufus, it's terrible. Everyone says you aren't a hero. You're an idiot. They say you brought down the end of the world upon us.
¿Cómo?
Ah, they're just jealous. I'm totally swell, and you know it.
I don't know what to think anymore. I haven't been able to get a single shot of your heroic deeds.
Well, you just aren't as good a photographer as I am.
If only I had just one photo as proof of your selflessness.
Yeah, that would be great for me. You know what? I'll make you a deal. I'll find the subject for another heroic deed, and you'll get your photo. Agreed?
Oh, that would be so great.
I'll be right back.
¿Desde cuándo? ¿Quién cojones habrá dicho que Rufus es el causante del fin del mundo? Es la mayor mentira que he oído en todo el juego. Y mira que Rufus ya ha dicho muchas. A ver, psiquiatra, ¿qué
I'd
tiene que
like a
decirme?
therapy session.
It doesn't work like that. You need a doctor's referral.
Is
Volante.
that really necessary? My family doctor doesn't much like me. The last time I saw him, he locked me up in prison just because I set fire to City Hall.
Uh-huh. Then you're in the
Gizmo.
right place. That much is sure. But first, you need a referral.
Yeah. All right.
And in the meantime, I'll get a larger notepad.
Te hará falta.
He looks like that mime I sometimes dream about. He tries to call for his mother, but he has a baguette in his mouth with a whole bunch of spiders crawling out of it.
Why are you staring at me like that?
You don't want to know.
¿Qué coño? Qué pesadilla más rara. ¿Encuadre? ¿What? ¡Lol! ¡Qué guay! Vale, vale, para lo de la foto. Si te doy esto.
I have a doctor's referral.
May I see it?
Ahora no funcionará.
Everything
Oh.
seems to be in order. Please lie down on the couch.
Well, you sure don't waste any time. You could at least put on some romantic music.
Just lie down, okay?
All right, all right.
Pero bueno.
All right. First, I would like you to tell me why you're here.
Hola. Recetarme algo y ya. Eso no funciona así, amigo.
Can't you just write me a prescription of some kind? Oh, really, all this is taking much too long. While we're chewing the fat here, Part of me is already halfway to Elysium, while the other part is still roaming the sewers.
Sí.
Bravo! That was a very figurative and extremely precise piece of self-analysis. You are making enormous progress. The last thing I want to do now is put you on medication.
Rats, rats, rats! Oh, come on. Just give me a few uppers and we're done.
That is out of the question. First, I need to learn more about your case. Then I will decide whether some kind of drug therapy seems appropriate.
Oh yeah? If you're that keen on seeming appropriate, why are you wearing those pants?
A ver,
I've got this
lo
friend.
típico.
A friend. I see. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. He just lies around all day, doing nothing.
And, according to you, what should he be doing?
Well, something useful for a change, like saving the world, etc.
Saving the world. Don't you think that's asking a bit much of a single person?
Of course, it's practically impossible, but that didn't stop us before. We had many narrow escapes, but now, of all times, so close to victory, boom, count me out, nothing doing.
Well, I can understand your friend pretty well. He's under enormous pressure and probably scared.
Yes, naturally. That sounds like him. Black beard on the outside, yellow liver on the inside.
And quite rightfully so, don't you think? Save the world. That's a huge responsibility.
He can't split himself in three after all.
Exactly.
Unlike me.
As you say, he... say what?
Yeah, I was feeling pretty down myself when there was only one of me.
Whoa. Let's take this slowly.
Actually, that was mainly because of this stressful resurrection business. And of course, the fact that I had killed my girlfriend.
I see. One thing at a time. Why, don't you just tell me a little bit about, yourself?
Bueno, esto va para rato.
I often have the feeling that I don't belong.
Belong to what?
You know, everything. Deponia.
So you wish you were better integrated?
Jeepers, no. I just want to leave this place. Elysium is where I belong. Unfortunately, getting there is harder than I thought. At least as long as I'm trying to prevent this planet from being blown apart.
I see.
Tengo miedo a convertirme en alguien que no me gustaría ser.
I'm afraid of transforming into someone I don't want to be. I last saw him yesterday when I brushed my teeth.
In the mirror.
Right.
And what's so terrible about him?
Oh, you know, Goal's ex-fiancée is an Elysian. A real sleazebag.
And you feel compelled to take over his role?
Yeah, that's the plan, yes.
And naturally, that makes you feel uncomfortable.
I hate this role.
You are tired of having to pretend.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, I'm impressed. Your use of complex metaphors to describe your inner turmoil is truly remarkable.
Yeah, what complex? But this isn't about metaphors. I'm talking about my evil doppelganger.
I see.
Me parece a mí que hay alguno que no entiende algo. Y seguramente sea este.
I'm racked with guilt.
Does that have anything to do with the factor that you, killed your girlfriend? Isn't that what you told me earlier?
Nah, it's fine. I revived her. I'm more worried about her going down the drain. She's only a baby.
I see.
Entonces no la ha revivido. Bueno, no la ha revivido, la ha clonado.
I'm plagued by fears of failure.
Esto
There's
sí.
so much left to do, and so little time. Even splitting myself in three doesn't seem enough.
But you still seem pretty relaxed to me.
Oh, you thought I was talking about myself. No way. I'm super cool. I was referring to the other two me's.
I'm afraid this is getting a little too cryptic for me. You
Normal.
appear to be under a lot of pressure. But sometimes the best solution is to simply give up. Would that really be the end of the world?
Yes. Are you even listening to me?
Ese es el problema, que si se rinde es el fin del mundo.
I was dead.
You mean you had a near-death experience?
Doesn't
no.
get any nearer.
What was it like?
Like a nightmare at first. Then, I remember a light, and eventually, I met my maker.
Really?
Yes, his name is Hermes. Cool guy, actually. Too bad he had to kill himself over me.
I see.
Joder. Vas a tener trabajo para mucho tiempo.
I could tell you about my childhood.
I'd like that, yes.
My foster father was the mayor in our village.
Sí.
At first, he took me along to the city hall, but at some point, I wasn't allowed back in because I accidentally declared war on the shrapnel.
What?
After that, I was mostly locked up by myself at home.
You didn't have a key?
No, I was still very young. But then, by the time I turned 4, I learned how to open those handcuffs using the underwire from Grandpa's bra.
I see.
Hostia puta.
Let's change
Puto
the
niño.
subject, shall we?
Do you feel embarrassed when you disclose all these things about yourself?
No. Why? Quite the opposite.
Well, you should.
I'm not here just to chat with you, actually.
You're expecting results. That's quite normal. If you have a hard time talking about your problems, we can begin with something else. How about a Rorschach test?
Rosat.
What? You're gonna lock me up in a shack?
Ah!
With a lion?
It's an association game with cards.
Oh, a card game. Fine with me. But don't get your hopes up. I always win at cards because I'm the coolest guy there is.
No es eso.
Much more so than my father, for example.
If you say so, let's get started then.
Penis! No, I mean, I'm ready.
Joder.
So, what do you see in this picture?
Eliseo. Buah.
Elysium taking off towards Utopia.
And that does not worry you? You know the rumors about the Elysians giving the order to blow up Deponia, right?
Do I know them? I
Es
started
el
them.
primero que se ha enterado.
I see. Perhaps we should proceed with the next picture.
What?
What do you see here?
Un adorable pajarito, un precioso elfo resplandeciente, una bella mariposa. Aquí. Ninguno. A mí al menos no.
A gorgeous butterfly.
You what?
A butterfly, you know, flitting through the air, not a care in the world.
I see.
Was that wrong? In that case, I would like to use my lifeline.
This is not about being right or wrong. It's just that most people see something different in this picture.
Most people are idiots. They wouldn't know a butterfly if it fluttered up their butt.
I see. Interesting. Let's look at the next picture. What do you see here?
Ocupado de salvar el mundo. Un gran héroe, yo mismo. Es la portada como hombre del año. Es un diablillo. Vamos, digo yo.
That's me saving the world.
Please be serious, will you?
Hey, what do you mean? You're the one with the funny glasses.
Right. That's it. If you prefer goofing off instead of giving me some serious answers, then you've come to the wrong person.
But I only told you what I saw.
In that case, you should definitely leave. There is no therapy here for people like you. Maybe you should consult an exorcist instead.
Pero bueno.
And please stay away from me. Far away.
Bueno. Pues a la mierda. El despacho del redactor. Consulta del psicólogo. Ah, vale, que están relacionados los tres. Pensaba que eran diferentes. Aquí. What? ¿Y este tema musical? ¿Esa es Lotti? ¿Qué cojones? Bambi. ¡La Bambina! Ya está. La vamos a liar.
That is the Upper Ascension Station, somewhere up there. The last high boat to Elysium is waiting.
Sí, sí, sí. Antena.
Is it really that hard to make these things stable?
¿Me la puedo llevar también?
Just FYI, this time I'm breaking it off on purpose.
Bien. No
Of
puedes.
course, I mean I'm going to adjust it just a little bit more.
Ah.
Oopsie.
Vale. Cuando intentas arreglar se rompe. Muy bien. Antena doble.
Is it really that hard to make The reception is okay, but I'm absolutely certain on this frequency, all I'll get is some idiotic ham radio operator.
This is the high security frequency of the Edison Virological Hazardous Waste Eradicator. How can I help you?
I hope this won't happen again. Please excuse me, wrong number. Take care.
Say what? We're supposed to open the container and release the
Good.
zombie viruses into the air?
What? No, abort! Abort!
Password verified. Virus container opened. I hope you know where to...
Yeah, you have a nice day too.
What the fuck? Zombie Apocalypse. ¡Qué mierda! Oye, ¿cómo cojones le doy eso al azul?
Something's moving back there. It's hard for normal eyes to tell what it is, but I can see it's a blurry blob. No doubt about it.
Oye, dime que ese punto que se mueve no es el bebé Bozo. Portada del campamento rebelde. Wow, vale, que más grande. Bueno, no mucho. No mucho.
Wait a minute. I know those derelicts.
¡Joder!
Wait, I know.
Vagabundas, dice.
Bambina? Lotti? What are you doing here? And why are you dressed as men?
First of all, these are our uniforms. We're now
Officers of the Resistance!
Officers.
Genial.
Cute.
Moreover, it's Private Lotti to you now, and Sergeant Bambi.
Sergeant
Sargento.
Bambi.
Vale.
Do you hear that, Lotti?
I think Rufus is making fun of us, Sergeant!
I think he's looking for a new set of teeth.
Ladies, please stay calm. Don't get your panties in a knot. That causes chafing.
Joder.
Where are the real rebels?
What do you mean, real? Do you think this is a dream or something? Want me to poke you with a needle? I got one right here. I could stick it
No voy a
all
preguntar
the
por qué la
way in
llevas.
if I have to.
No, I meant the true rebels. Janosch, Garlef, Leibold, the old gang, you know.
Oh, them. Janusz is left on a mission, far as I know. Golef and Leibold are in the camp. Right behind that gate.
Huh.
Vale.
Well, they'll have to do for now then. So you've joined the resistance now, too.
Do you mind?
Of course not, Sergeant. Bambi.
What's so
Joder.
funny about that?
Well, it's funny because you're
Joder.
women. Don't you get it?
Oh, for pity's sake. I always knew you was an idiot. But a sexist idiot?
What? No. It's got nothing to do with sexism.
Ah, no?
Some things just don't fit together. Women in the resistance. I mean, that's like, putting a sombrero on a wombat.
Ho, ho, ho! Sombrero!
You see, even Lotti finds it funny. And I don't think it's because she's prejudiced against toxicants, right?
Never.
Or wombats.
Oh, I love wombats.
They're so... They're useful animals!
Exactly, just like women.
Vale. Bicho.
Attention, superior officer present.
Ah! Where?
Behind you!
Naturally, I was referring to myself, you herbal cannon fodder supplement.
Yeah, right.
We're only taking orders
From our squad leader!
Yeah, well, I don't care who that is. She's under my command as well. I'm the big chief, after all.
Sí.
Nice try, Rufus. But we know the general, and you're not him.
The what? The general? Huh. Squad leaders? Generals? Have I really been gone that long? I don't want to bother you any longer.
You can't be serious.
All right, I don't have time to bother you any longer.
That's more like it.
Genial. Hostia, espérate.
What's that you got?
I have a randomly chosen item from my inventory.
No.
I'm not interested. We're on an important mission right now.
No es elegido al azar, pero bueno. A ver. Tío, en serio, por favor, que esto no sabe vivo.
Yoo-hoo! Open
Ah,
up.
no, otra vez no. Anda.
Yes?
Leibold! What luck? Let me in.
Do I know you?
Excuse me? It's me, Rufus. Come on, you must recognize your leader.
You look like Rufus, but you can't be him.
Joder.
Rufus made it to the upper ascension station with Janosch.
Yeah, but I'm right here.
That's your opinion.
I don't have time for this nonsense. Who's in charge here?
A new leader.
Well, then let me in. I want to talk to him.
No, I can't. How can I be sure you're not an Organon spy?
That takes the cake. After all, I started this rebellion.
Oh, and is there anyone who can attest to that?
You mean besides you?
Yes, precisely. Somebody else has to vouch for you?
This is a bunch of bureaucratic nonsense. But all right, I'll be right back. And you can get ready to do a few push-ups.
Oh, fu. Me voy a cagar en todo lo cagable. Yo qué sé.
Radio killed the print media star. Maybe I could build a platypus net again. But I hate to repeat myself. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Repeating myself.
Otra vez para ornitorrincos. Vale. Pues estoy jodido. No hay más que hacer aquí. Lo del desagüe, tío. Oye, se tiene que poder intercambiar objetos o algo,
Yoo-hoo! Oh, rats.
Ah, mira.
Nobody there.
¿Cómo que no hay nadie? ¿Está tu clon ahí? En fin. Bueno, ojalá os haya gustado el vídeo, os haya servido de algo. Y nos vemos en el próximo haciendo cosas con el Rufus verde. Porque de nuevo, el azul está atascado. No puede hacer nada. A menos que consiga, yo que sé, darle esto mágicamente. Ah, ¿con el avión?
Of course. If you make the nose of a paper airplane heavier with a weight, it'll fly farther.
Eso no tiene sentido realmente, pero
I
bueno.
knew my long career as a parking offender would eventually pay off.
Folleto con peso. Vale. Total, que nos vemos. Chao.